In the heart of central Kenya, where misty hills kiss the skies and tea bushes roll like green carpets, lies a village rich in spiritual and historical heritage. We set out early, tracing the journey of first missionaries who set their foot in Tuthu village, Kangema sub-county, over a century ago. A journey through time and faith. This is where Consolata missionaries established their first mission in central Kenya in June 1902.
Because I was parish priest in Kiriaini.
88-year-old Consolata priest, Father Luigi Brambilla, has lived in Kenya for over 5 decades.
This is the logo of the Consolata fathers.
A walking archive of missionary legacy, he recounts how faith and service took root. Father Brambilla narrates to us how the missionaries came to Tuthu village through the thick Aberdare forest.
When they arrived from Naivasha with 3 days trail through the Aberdares, through the valley of Mashioya, and they came to this place. The camp of Karori was on the other side, and he gave them this place to plant tents.
At the very spot where the first Eucharist was offered, under a mugumo tree, stands a modest chapel, memory of resilience, belief, and a daring journey that reshaped the entire region.
They heard that the Kikuyus were praying God under the mugumo tree. And there where you see that aluminium cross, that big cross, there was a mugumo tree, which was cut during independence, during the fight for independence. And there they decided, let us pray under the mugumo tree so the people know what I am doing, otherwise, what we are doing. Otherwise they will ask themselves, who are they, what are they doing? And so they started the first mass there.
But this story is incomplete without the name of Paramount Chief Karori Gakure, a local leader with vision beyond his time. He offered land, protection, and gave his people a chance to face the world beyond the forested ridges.
The Catholic Church in Kenya spread to more than half Kenya, because from here they went to Meru, from Meru they went to Marsabit, from Marsabit then they come to Nyahururu, then even all the other dioceses, Majimbo, they have taken origin from here.
In the early 1900s, as Indian workers laid railway lines in Naivasha, they toiled in harsh conditions, barely fed and poorly treated.
There in Naivasha, they had a lot of Indian workers, but they did not have food, proper food, because Naivasha was a Masai area. And therefore, Masai, they grew only cows and boozy, and they didn't have granaries.
Impressed by the missionaries' teachings and medical care, the chief asked them to bring their work to his people.
Visiting people, they saw many sick people around. And since they came from Italy with many medicine, because they came by ship, so they could carry a lot of things, they started curing people. And that made them very famous.
Chief Karori, who embraced Christianity, was later baptized. He passed away in 1916. His grave lies just a few steps from the memorial chapel, a symbol of a lasting legacy.
I built tiles all around, 2 crosses for Karori and the wife, and then around I put a rail.
Today, Tuthu remains a cradle of faith, a living museum of Kenya's spiritual awakening, and the remarkable journey of a few missionaries and one visionary chief who changed history.
The bishop wants that it becomes a shrine for the whole diocese. There you have the Porch of the Rosary, here you have the Way of the Cross, so people are coming, and especially groups.
Locals here embrace the Catholic Church and are grateful from the institution set up in Tuthu.
Popu alikuwa amefungua milango miwili ya maombi, amefungua Murang'a Diocese na Tuthu. Na kutokea wakati alifungua, tunafurahia hiyo maneno sana kwa vile kuna watu wengi wanatoka all the way from the country wanatembelea hii church yetu.
Tuthu village in Kangema is not just a place of worship, it's a heritage site where spirituality meets history. The story of the missionaries is also the story of Kenya's journey into modern Christianity. It was in 1902, here in Tuthu, where the first missionaries began their journey of faith in Murang'a County. Their mission still echoes through the hills. Maina Alfred, K24 TV, Murang'a County.